this sand is so soft, it's so fine that it actually goes back into its original place as much as he may, you see that? As much as he may turn around. So this is probably the best, most ideal. Alright, so I did the chain setup. Finally, I did the proper chain setup. What I also did, it was a long day for me today. I got the truck serviced. I had the same guy build a metal cage for the carrying of pigeons, because Taj actually has some pigeons to take to school. So I did that this morning. Came back here this evening specifically to work on Chaos's chain setup, because that was my biggest concern here on the farm. Not being able to properly anchor the dogs securely. They were getting away a lot. So what I did was I doubled up on his clamps. I'm gonna actually change these to probably a heavier duty clamp like what a Nike has on. The link here, put that in. So you have a couple of those links here, 3 of them. 2 clasps. He has 1 collar on, but what I'll do is I'll just clip one onto one O-ring and the other onto another O-ring just for added security, and then the chain goes into the ground. You can't see the stake, so there's no fear of the truck passing over it or a vehicle passing over it, because the chain is into the ground there. So I don't think he's getting away from there. This is pretty tough. Just to let you know how tough it really is, it is attached to a rod that goes into the ground. The rod is actually this long. Just to show you how long it is, it's actually to my hip. Right, the length of the rod is actually, it's pretty long, it's pretty deep. This is the one he was previously on, and this rod was buried to about here. Right, so now we have a similar rod set up, but totally underground. So what I did was I dug a hole which is about a foot deep. So around this area there's a hole, around this area there's a hole under the sand that's a foot deep, and then I buried the stake, which is about 3.5 feet long, straight into the ground so that you could not see the stake anymore. I attached the links to the stake, and then I repacked the earth in the ground, and I just covered it with some sand, because the sand will keep, as you can see, as he was going to turn around, the sand is going to keep filling back into the place in the hole here. What the dirt does, dirt sometimes makes a space and then eventually it will be unearthed. But sand like this brown sand here that you use for construction, this sand is so soft, it's so fine that it actually goes back into its original place as much as he may, you see that? As much as he may turn around. So this is probably the best, most ideal. I'll keep checking it from time to time to see if it is starting to erode, and if the wear and tear is starting to get to it. I'll just, you know, keep maintaining that as much as possible. I also took down the board that was here, the pallet that was here on the end, so there is nothing, you know, blocking him from going either way. So he has a full range. Again, everybody, this is a 10-foot chain setup. This is 10 feet of chain, so he has ample room to walk around here, you know, without feeling as though obviously he's only in a little space. Obviously the chain can also reach into his dog kennel out here, and I'm forcing him now to use this outside outhouse instead of using this put together kennel. So what I did is I've attached it just temporarily with some string, with some cabling that I got off of the hay. So I left that there. It's not hanging, it's sitting firmly on the ground, but I don't think he'll be able to get that moved. Again, I will do some monitoring. The next thing I did was I refenced the gate, so there's absolutely no hole, so there are no dogs or anything that can get in on the inside to bother the rabbits, to bother the chickens, the inside of the main quarters here at the farm. So that's what I've been working on. I still have to do a lot more work on the lock here, because what I did is, as you can see, 2 holes drilled, and even the top hole does not fit. I think because of the wire, it kind of warped how the latch sits on the gate. So I'm gonna have to look at another kind of system to get that locked. For now, I'll just go back to using some chain and a lock to lock it up securely at night. So that's what I've been doing here at the farm for the evening. It didn't take too long. It wasn't tedious work, but I will admit I got winded just trying to bury that stake. It was a lot of stake. I was supposed to cut it a lot shorter, probably about 2.5 feet. I figure should do. Here in Barbados, especially here at the farm, we have a lot of rock, a lot of foundation rock. Everywhere you look, you see rocks. Even in by Nike, as she passes up and down on her spot, there's a lot more rocks that are coming up there. There behind her, there are a lot of rocks. So we have a very rocky foundation here. So especially knowing that now, in the future I will definitely aim to use shorter steel, so that I don't have so much work to get that into the ground. It will hold secure. I didn't have to use concrete because, again, I just pounded it directly into rock, and that is going to be secure. That's literally 3.5 feet directly into rock. So we'll see how that works out for Chaos. I'm just gonna go and feed them now, pack up with the rabbits, pack up with the sheep, and then I will be heading home. I am winded again. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to come and do some more work. I want to paint the same cage that we had made. I'll just run you through that cage, see how we made it, why we made it. Try to knock out some more prison coop, and we'll go from there. So I'm just feeding time. That's why Nike got that. So feeding time here at the farm. So I'll go get that done. The sun is going down pretty fast. It's been a good day, tiring day, but a good day.